Hey guys, are you in the market for a new watch? Here's the Samsung 2 Neo. Check it out. Hey guys, this is Zach with PC Simplest, and today we are reviewing the Samsung 2 Neo watch. It's a smartwatch. Is it smart? Is it cool? Do I like it? We're gonna find out. So, here's a couple things to note about the watch. It's about a $150 investment, and you have to charge it probably every 2 days. That's about what I've been charging it at. Maybe you can get away with 2.5 or so. Maybe you could push it to 3. I've been playing with it a lot lately though. But so the charge lasts about 2 days, which is pretty good. And so far, honestly, I like it. Why did I want a smartwatch? Why was that reason there? Well, I had a Fitbit before, and it was just a regular Fitbit. It went around your wrist. It told me how many steps I took and how I slept and all that fun stuff. But the one thing that it was missing was it didn't tell me the time. And I really wanted something to tell me the time. And sure, I could have bought the Fitbit that told the time, but I didn't really think about it at the time. I was like, oh yeah, I'll do this because it was for work. So anyway, besides the point, I wanted something that would tell the time, count my steps. And then as I looked into it more, I was like, man, instead of getting like the Fitbit that also told the time, I forget the model name, whatever. I was like, why don't I get like a smartwatch where I could actually like see my email? I could, check my text messages. I could make phone calls. I could talk through this thing. I can make phone calls with this. It's really cool because you're like in the spy movies from back in, like the 60s or 70s or whatever. And you're like, yeah, how you doing? Whatever. Yeah. Anyway, it works though. It's pretty cool. I like it. Another, other cool things about it is, you can play some games on there. It has 2048. I'm really big into that game. It's kind of nerdy. I don't know. I like it. You can change the wallpaper on it. It's very customizable. You can customize it, and it's a Samsung product, and I love Samsung. I have the Note, and it really works well with the Note. So, that's maybe the one drawback. If you don't own a Samsung device, it's not, gonna be working properly for you. So make sure you own a Samsung device when you think about getting one of these watches, because you need that. We're going to show you just a couple things, and we'll try to get the best video detail we can for this, because obviously it's going to be small, whatever. So here's some of the features. So here is your main screen, and you can customize this. This is your messages link right here, and it shows Gmail, missed calls, stuff like that. Swiping down takes you out of applications. Your pedometer, so you can track your steps, and today's been a slow day because it's a Sunday and I haven't done much. And then here's our settings, and we can change different styles of clock, home screen, stuff like that. Here's your different clocks, kind of cool. And those are few of the features. Just show your steps here. If you have meetings, you sync it with your Gmail or your Exchange server, and just a regular clock. I like this one here just because I like to be able to quickly access some of those things. And here's your wallpapers. You can change your wallpaper. We'll just go with that one for right now because we'll show you that in a second. Notifications are turned on. You have your sound. You can set whatever sound mode and things like that. If you don't want any sound, you can set it to vibrate or to mute. Touch sounds, of course. These are pretty all self-explanatory, different things that you can do with it. You can set different fonts, and there's a lot of features to this thing, and I was actually very surprised. I can't go through all of these because this video could turn into like a freaking 30-minute basically review of what's going on. But anyway, you have access to all of your contacts. I'm not going to click into that because it actually shows their numbers with their name, so we're not going to do that. But you can see your call logs. You can make phone calls. But here, we'll just show a quick example of you making, or us making, a phone call. And it kicks off here. And
thank you for calling Comcast, home of Xfinity. Para continuar en español,
and you can see that it's all done through this smartwatch. The sound that you hear right now is coming through the watch, and I can actually talk through it. It's gonna be cut. It's gonna be hard to hear me there. Anyway, you can talk through it. You can listen to it. It's actually really good. The quality is pretty pretty good. I haven't really had many issues with it. Except for the other day, it was a little bit wet, and it is water resistant up to, I forget, maybe like 1.5 meters or something weird like that. So, but anyway, it had a little bit of water in the back of it where the speaker was, so it sounded a little, garbly kind of. But once I took it off and kind of dried it off, it was fine after that. Anyway, like I said, notifications, we went through that one already. Different apps, I mean, that's really cool. Here's, the 2048 game. You have your weather, voice memo, you can have it as a remote. Here's a couple different things I downloaded. It's basically like a little phone on your wrist, and like a little smartphone on your wrist. So, I mean, that's really cool. There's a lot of great features to it. Like I said, the battery life, is about 2 days, which isn't bad. It's another thing that you have to charge. Is that, a downside? Maybe that you have to make that decision. I can't make that for you. Is there going to be other cool things for this thing? Maybe someday? Probably. But, we have to wait and see what happens with it, and, how big the hype is with these type of things. And if they start to develop more apps for it, that's fantastic. But really, the main purpose I bought this thing is because I wanted something to tell the time on my wrist. I wanted something that was going to tell my steps. And then all the extra stuff that comes with it, where I can talk on the phone, I can check my emails, stuff like that. That's an added bonus. It's great. I know it's very convenient. I don't have to pull my big old phone out of my pocket just to check a stupid email from, whatever it is. It's great. Check the text messages. If it's nothing important, I can just go about my day. Same with the email, stuff like that. If I'm really busy, I can pick up the phone, make a phone call with it, whatever I want to do. It's got some great features to it, and it works great. I have had no issues with it yet. I'm actually very happy with this purchase, and I would definitely recommend it to anybody who's in the market for a smartwatch. It definitely beats the price tag on an Apple Watch, but of course, I'm sure those are pretty cool too. So anyway, that was my review of the Samsung 2 Neo. It's the Galaxy Watch, and I love it. I definitely would give it like 2 thumbs up. I'd give it like 5 stars out of 5 stars probably, because it does everything that I want it to do. It has not done anything that I have not wanted to do yet, so it's always been working for me. So again, that's great. If you're in the market, like I said, definitely check it out. It's definitely worth seeing. There is the Samsung Gear S, which is a little bit bigger watch, and it definitely has a lot more features and does, much cooler things, but it also comes with a much heftier price tag, where you're going to be comparing that to the same price as an Apple Watch. So if you're in the market for a Samsung watch, Gear 2 Neo is great for pretty much almost entry level. There is one level that is a little bit below that. It is really slim, and it tells you the time and stuff like that, but it's not as advanced as this one. And then again, there's the Gear S, which is about $350. And it's a great watch. Don't get me wrong, I definitely looked at it and checked it out, but I could not feasibly put in my head, like, I can spend $350 on a watch, because I can't do that. That's the first time I've ever owned any type of watch in my life. So, again, very happy with this. Check it out. I'll put a link in the comments to somewhere where you can check out more information on this watch, and I'll include some other links on, iPhone or the iWatch or whatever, and the Gear S. So look forward to that. Hope you like this little quick review. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.